Our countdown to first pitch in the Great American Conference continues today. Our journey through the GAC takes us now to Ada, where we get to visit with Destini Anderson, the longtime softball coach for the East Central Tigers. I thought I'd slip that one in there, Destini. 16th season with the program. And, Coach, first off, it's always a privilege to get to visit with you. You're coming off a season last year. It looked like it was going fairly well, middle of the road, winning record, actually, last two series. Things kind of, the bottom fell out a little bit, and just not the way you wanted to end the year last year. If you can talk about that and take us to where we are right now.
Yeah, I feel like we definitely underachieved at the end of the season there. We had all the tools, we just didn't put it together. We would pitch well and not hit well, or we'd hit well and not pitch well. And so I think that it went that way all year, just kind of up and down with just not getting it all together at the same time. But again, we were extremely talented. And we really were quite young. Last year we had 8 or 9 freshmen, and that's sometimes it's great to have freshmen, of course, but when you don't get to have an actual fall, and we didn't have a normal fall. And so we didn't get to scrimmage and just give them those just really important innings to kind of slow the game down. The more you play, the more it slows down, especially in our conference. It's we're just so talented. And like you said before, like it gets better every year. So it's a tough conference. And when you go in with some freshmen and not having that experience, sometimes that shows at the end of the year. And not just with the freshmen. Like I was saying, it was just, just all things. We just didn't combine them all together at the same time, but we had the talent. So I feel like this year moving forward, we're going to do some really good things.
Coach, when you talk about that and having the talent already in hand, that has to be a big deal for you all, because you pretty much return everyone. I mean, you look through the position players and the ones that got the stats that, are in that upper portion of the statistics page that says, hey, you've had a minimum 2 at-bats and all these things that these numbers really, really mean something. Everyone that is above that Mendoza line right there, they're all coming back. I mean, you bring back Megan Lesko, who led your team in batting average, and she was second in the Great American Conference in doubles. Jana Reed, one of the leaders in stolen bases, and of course Tatiana, just a fantastic infielder. She's a force. Talk about who you bring back in your position players.
Yeah, I think Megan Lesko is just a special athlete. She just really is. She can play any position. She's a great hitter. She was batting over 400 till the end of the season last year, and she got injured. But we still needed her because she's a leader and she's outstanding. So as a coach, it was like, do I put her out there? Do I bench her? That was tough because she was in pain, but she really pushed through for her team. But it did hurt her at the plate a little bit. So Tatiana Bryant, what a great kid, and just like you said, a force when she walks up to the plate. She's just, she looks the part. She's a great hitter. And Kay Ham, Rochelle Mingwasser, like you said, Jana Reed, Josie Goodman. We've got a lot of really good kids coming back that got a lot of good experience for us last year.
We're speaking now with Destini Anderson, who is the head softball coach at East Central. The Tigers picked 9th according to the preseason coaches poll coming into 2022. And coaches, as you do come in, I want to talk about pitching there, but to bring into that, having something that seems to be a little more normal now after the past 2 years where things have been anything but, getting some time now in the fall as we head into the season ahead. I'm sure that helps for your pitchers as well, and you bring back so many of them.
Right. Taya Harris, she's our top returning pitcher from last year. She got a lot of innings and actually set a couple of records at East Central just in her first year. So she had an outstanding year, and she's throwing really well right now. Jessica Sizemore, she's a 5th-year senior, and I'm really excited about the way she's throwing. We've got Bree Moore coming back. She didn't get a lot of time last year, but I feel like she's going to do some great things for us. Taryn O'Brien is another one who, as a freshman last year, really stepped up for us. She's going to be excellent in the circle. So we've got a lot of returners. Our top 3 pitchers are returning. So we had Lauren Hernecker until just a few days ago. She got a an internship at NASA. So that we just found out at the beginning of the week, right before we came back to school. So, we're just so excited for her, and she'll be back in spring of 2023 with 3 years left. So the future is bright. I think. I feel like we've got a lot of things going our way.
Well, I would say so. And Coach, anytime you have kids that are getting internships at NASA, I mean, that has to be a feather in your cap, even as a coach and a mentor, and say, hey, listen, these are the kind of kids that our program is producing here at East Central. So that what a blessing for her. I think that's really pretty cool. Season gets underway very quickly now. It's not that far away, and you all have some games that you get to head to San Angelo for a festival, taking a trip to Edmond for a festival as well. Great American Conference play starts for you all February 25th, and Arkansas Tech comes to Ada for that first series. Coach, talk about the opening to your schedule.
We're going to start with Newman. We do a home and home. So we'll go to Newman, and later in the week they come to us, and then we go to San Angelo. And I just talked to Travis Scott a few days ago, and I think it was 40 here and it was 65 there. So I told him, we'll be there soon. So we're excited about going down there. They always have a great tournament, and his field is beautiful. So we're looking forward to that. And then we go to UCO, and, they have great facilities and outstanding competition for us there. So I think that's going to help us get ready for our conference play, which is, like I said, it's a tough conference. So we try to play the best teams that we can.
Well, definitely, you're going to get some tough teams in all of that. And as you mentioned at the outset, the Great American Conference presents enough tough teams over the course of the latter part of the schedule that it should be a fun season for you all. Tigers picked 9th, according to the preseason coaches poll. Coach Destini Anderson, thank you so much for taking time with us today, and success to you and to the team this year. And we appreciate it here as we count down to first pitch in the GAC.
Thank you, Joey.